Today I have a little bit of a treat for you. I'm speaking with stand-up comedians and co-creators of Frame Your Feline, Brian Vermeer and Christina Hughes. All right, Christina, Brian, it's so nice to see you today. You're here. So I was wondering, do you have cats?
Have cats? You know what? I don't know. There's a movie called The Gremlins. Do you remember that movie?
Yes, I do.
You know, if you haven't seen this movie, what happens is these little critters, they multiply by just getting wet. And that's what it feels like here is we keep getting more. I don't know.
I can kind of see something in the background there, you know, jumping up and down, but okay. So anyways, oh, and I have a cat situation here. Anyways, well, tell me a little bit about your company. Is called Frame Your Feline. So tell me a little bit about it.
You
What inspired you? What inspired you? What got you into this?
And basically what happened is we were gifted a cat tree years ago from our hairdresser when she found out that we rescued a cat off the streets of LA. And we were like, when we were moving, we were like, we're not going to bring that thing with us, are we? It's stinky and it doesn't really, you know, it's not really comfortable. It's an eyesore. You know, what else is there? We were thinking of doing cat shelves, but we were nervous about putting like 60 nails into our walls. And so we just kind of had a vision when we were hanging up art at our house going, how can we do something, you know, that incorporates a cat and a frame? And what happens when the cat's not there? We don't want just like an empty thing, because we know cats are gorgeous and we love to look at them. And,
right.
And love them. And, yeah.
are art.
Yes.
You know, they're literal art. And
well, yes.
We wanted to display them as such, but we didn't want to just do the picture and you put it up on the wall. We were like, how can we do something with a shelf incorporating a frame? And so we devised this idea, and then we approached my dad, of all people, who's an engineer, and he was like, there's nothing like this. And we're like, no, nothing, you know? And so he's like, well, let me see. And so he started to tinker around in his shop, and, you know, and then it came down to starting to really actually create an alpha version of it. And he created the alpha version based off of everything that we discussed. And when we got it, we put it up in our garage.
Just we weren't sure if it was ready for the walls.
And
we in our new house, like, we painted everything. We're like, oh, we're so nervous about putting a nail on the wall, so let's put it in the garage.
That's right. And it was more square, and it looked like a window, not really art. And
it was too small.
It was too small. So the next version, so we had to keep going from iteration to iteration, and now you're looking at 18 inches high by 23 inches wide, huge space, and my dad, who is just an amazing engineer, like he was like, well, how much torque can this handle? How much jumping up and down? Yeah, how big is cats? He is not. He is not.
I've never had a cat in years.
He had no idea about the cat, and so we had to describe to him what a cat looked like. And so
we tried to get them to adopt a cat, because there's a humane society on the Cape in Massachusetts. We're like, don't you want to get a cat to like test it out with? But and then we had the idea of like the shelf and the frame, but then Brian's dad was like, well, what about like artwork and that sort of thing? And we were like, that's true, because I don't know about you, but when we try to dress up our cats, they hate us. Like, we have tried to put costumes on our cats for the holidays, take a picture, it is awful. So what happens is with the frames, the artwork slides in and out, so you can change it for a holiday or a birthday, but then you can have something that's in your home just all the time to enjoy.
Right.
Yeah.
That's very true. So thank you, because now I can enjoy it too. Aww. There it is. With the cat inside. So they love it. They love it. So my question to you is, I'm still here. My question to you is, so there's people buy all kinds of stuff for their cats, and they usually don't use it, whatever it is. So why is it that Frame Your Feline is different? And what?
Yeah, I mean, thank you for that question, because it is. It's true. We purchased a cat wheel for our cats. Now, you may have one, and your cats may go in it, but it's like cat repellent for our cats. Okay?
That's because you have to train them. This one here, Jaja, she loves it. She totally loves it. She loves the cat wheel. But that is rare. Usually, they don't use what you buy.
Let me ask you a question. How much training did you have to do to get your cat into that frame behind you?
I didn't, but where we got the cat from, they did. So, yeah, but she is, I mean, she is great with this. But in general, I know whenever you buy something, cats don't use it. You buy toys, they don't use them. So what is it about?
They usually like the box.
They like the box. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The box.
Right.
So, the thing that's very unique about Frame Your Feline in the Feline Frame Ensemble, which is the whole unit that you install on your wall, cats are attracted to it because they feel like they're getting into an enclosure. Even though it's open on all sides, they feel as if they're being safe in a box. And they look out at you, and they'll spend lots and lots of times just staring at you going, what are you looking at me for, right? But they feel protected in it. And that's why, you know, from the feedback we've gotten from not only before we launched with our beta testers, but from our users now who've purchased off of the website, the feedback has been tremendous because they're like, the cats just keep going in it. And then if they have multiple cats, they kind of argue as to who gets to stay into the feline frame. So
Yes.
it's kind of neat. So we also sell the shelves that kind of match the look and the aesthetic.
That is a great idea, so that you can have it like higher up and they can jump up, right? I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. We call this our gallery wall.
Yes.
We got a couple and 5 shelves and here we go. So we have the different frame styles.
Yes, I have that one. Exactly. Yes, with no cat inside right now.
This is the Cherrywood.
Nice.
And so what's really kind of great about what we have put together here is that these are actual real material that framers use, real professional art
Yes.
framers. This is not a cheap product. We don't cut any corners, except when we're creating the frames. Yeah, we really have taken a lot of care into the development of the product so that it's safe, it stays on the wall, cats can jump in and out of it, and it's not going to like get loose or anything. It's really, really sturdy.
Right.
And we use real, actual hardwood for the shelves, for the upper shelf and the lower shelf that holds the frame, right?
Right.
And with the step shelves too. And so everything is premium.
I just woke up.
That's great. Yeah, and you already explained to me a little bit like why it is better than a normal cat shelf, because they feel like safe. Is there any other reasons why it would be better than just buying a cat shelf?
Design aspect.
Well, yeah, the design aspect. The bottom of the cat shelf, actually the top of each cat shelf, has a very thin layer of carpeting.
Yes.
That cats gravitate to. Right, and I'll show you the carpeting.
Yes.
And these all premium wood shelves, all handmade, made in the USA. But the carpeting is nice. It's not like a cat tree where it's that really thick carpeting.
Mm-hmm.
This cat's love, it, gives a little bit of warmth. They usually take to it right away and start scratching away, but it doesn't kill.
Yeah.
It has grooves, yes, and that's another nice thing for their nails. And then we find, because the cats love them, that we have to clean them a lot. And so maybe like once a month, I'll use the little silicone zoom broom. And I'll just kind of go like this, and then I'll take the vacuum to it, because their fur is there, because they've been hanging out sleeping in it, because they're using it. We're not, home, they're in it. So it's just like nice and sturdy, but it's really, the design aspect, because you can't have like a beautiful backdrop that's like a piece of art when the cat's not there in your home.
Right. That brings me to my next question, though. Artwork. where does all the wonderful artwork come from? I went to your website and there's all these beautiful things you can get.
So we have, oh my gosh.
A community of creatives, we call them.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have people who contribute their work of art. They want to see their artwork or their photography with cats in front of it. and so they have said, hey, how do we contribute to our art? We would love to have it as an option for people to purchase. And so we do that.
We have photographers, digital artists, professional photographers, people who have just snapped cool vacation photos. A friend of mine who is a well-known actress, Danny Berner, she contributed some vacation photos where the kids have made like pretty sand castles. We have another photographer who's retired. He goes and shoots like wildlife. He's been to Paris. He's like, you know what? There are only so many mugs I can have in my house that display my art. So why not? Yes, this is Michael Powell.
Beautiful.
And the cats love hanging out with the birds.
With the birds.
You know?
And it's cool, like that bird has like a little tiny seed in its mouth.
Yes.
Close-up pictures of some bees. Did we shoot this one?
I shot it.
Brian shot this
That's
one.
beautiful. Yes.
We went to Bakersfield to see the almond blossom. So we live in California, so we have a lot of agriculture.
Yes.
That's an eagle. That was shot in Virginia.
Beautiful. Yes.
And the colors are vibrant, and it's a very sturdy board. And if the cat ever was to kind of
get sick on it,
you just wipe it down with water.
Yes, and you know what I love is you can exchange it, right? I mean, so what if I now decide, well, you know, I went on vacation, I have this beautiful, I have this beautiful photograph of palm trees and etc. Can I, I would love to have that in the frame. Can I do that?
Absolutely. Yeah, we have an option on our website. You can do customized artwork panels where you upload your image to us.
Yes.
And then ship it off, and now you have it as an artwork panel.
I love it. I love it. The cats are such fans of this, okay? They are taking turns. In fact, we have 5 cats in one frame. That's an issue, okay? So
right now we have 4 frames up, but we're putting another one in our home office.
Yes.
They just love when the light changes or different things happen in different windows during the day. They love to, perch. It's a cool perch for them.
Right, exactly. They just love it, okay? And I mean, this is it. All of them love it. All of them.
Yes.
That is Zeus. That is Zeus, our only boy.
And an American Pertriot.
Yes.
Pertriot.
American Patriot, okay?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love it.
Panels with sayings and words and slogans. We've got flags.
Yes.
We've got
Wildlife. Now this is an interesting piece. This is an artist called Chemo.
Whoa.
And by
he's a pathologist.
and a croquet player as a hobbyist.
Okay.
Well, he's actually in the. He just got into the Hall of Fame, the Croquet Hall of Fame in Florida. So this guy's really interesting. And
it's called cellular art.
It's called cellular art. And
Okay.
so through the microscope, he sees cool images and things, and he blows them out up into big art pieces. He's got a website called artistscopic.com.
Wow.
And so he, as an animal lover, was like, I would love to have my images as backdrops for cats. And he does something very interesting too, where you can have him send you a kit. You could swab your cat, and then he'll take the microscopic view of whatever came out of your cat.
Oh my God.
Customized piece of art for the Feline Frame. So
That's cool.
Sometimes these very weird things come up. Cellular art, like a gorilla, a person, just like very
amazing shapes that you go, wow, it looks like an image of something.
Yeah.
So that's a new category that's coming up in about a week and a half.
And we're adding holidays.
Holidays is coming.
That's
right?
cool. I like that. I probably need that. I need Halloween. I need Christmas. So I'm going to get back to you guys. Oh, yeah, for sure. And so Yeah.
The props are interchangeable.
Yes.
And the frames are interchangeable. So if you wanted to change out that silver frame to...
Meaning this part right here.
Yeah, if you want to change out the silver frame
Yeah.
that you to
gold
or wood, it takes one screwdriver and about
3 minutes.
2 minutes.
3 minutes.
It's 4 screws at the top, 4 screws, and you can just take out that and then put it in the other, and now it changes everything. Right?
Oh my God. And that reminds me of your instructions. I think I have never seen better instructions ever on anything. Who did that? Because that should be a book.
We did.
We did.
We
Yes.
shot it in our kitchen, was the summer of 2020.
Oh, the video instructions. Yeah.
Yes.
So, and are you talking about the paper or the video?
I'm talking both. The video with you doing this, putting this together is really cute. And I meant like this humongous piece of paper with the cat in the middle and the blue tape. Remove blue tape. Here is a little dot. This is where you put your nail, you know. It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, we wanted to make the installation of Frame Your Feline to be super easy, but we wanted it to be fun. I think, if you're going to read instructions, you'll read ours, because we interject a little bit of fun and humor.
Right.
How to do it, because we don't want people to feel intimidated by putting it up on their wall. I mean, literally, Christina had zero experience with the drill.
I had never, ever used a drill. We're going to really shoot this, right? Like, yeah, you're doing it.
Oh my God.
Some people go, oh, guy can do it. Oh, but a girl. And I'm like, I've never done this. And I was nervous because, again, we just painted our whole house. And I'm like,
right. Yeah, so here are those instructions, or the end of it, so to say. But I mean, it has like everything, even like the what's this called here? Yes, it's so cute. I kept it. I was like, no, that has to be made into a book. I mean, like the moment you open up the package, okay, it's like, oh, that's so cute. So I love it. Really.
That poster board, for people to know, that is inside the box. And you literally, it's as easy as this. You tape it onto the wall, right? Wherever you want to see your frame, you tape it onto the wall, and the level that's built in on that big poster board will show you, make sure that it's level, and then you tape it to the wall, and then you literally, where the hammer is, you create a little pilot hole.
Yep.
Then you take the poster board off, then you just drill the holes right where you started them.
Right.
And then you can screw in the frame, the shelves for the frame, and then you just install the frame and it's done.
It's yeah.
We installed one in our bedroom.
We did a time-lapse video.
Yeah, and it took us 30 minutes to put it in.
Yeah, it's foolproof, It's absolutely foolproof. So, okay, so so my next question is, what are your goals for Frame Your Feline? What do you want to do?
We want at least one Frame Your Feline in every household that has a cat.
Yeah.
At least one.
That would be 80 million here in the US, so...
We could fulfill that order. We could
Yes.
really amp up production. I think a big thing is the product gives people a really good feeling. When we got that first cat tree that we were gifted, we had a cat, he passed away in January, named Frosty. Frosty was a feral rescue, and all he did was hide in the bottom of that cat tree. And we would put a pillow in it, and he would still hide in it. And it didn't help him gain confidence. And he was the first cat to go in the garage. It's the alpha version of the Frame Your Feline. It was just a really cool feeling, and we want people to be able to have that experience of seeing your cats and watching them sleep and taking pictures of their toe beans. And I get some people buy a big cat tree, they come in and plunk it in their house, and it's ugly, and it's it takes up so much space. It's just really beautiful, and people love. A lot of us stay home, we work from home, we want this beautiful aesthetic. So it's a good thing for the cat parent and the cat.
Yes.
Right.
One frame at least in every home that has a cat.
At least one.
Okay.
It's actually going to be mandatory, actually.
Yeah, we could make that mandatory. Absolutely, I love that.
A litter box and a frame.
Good, okay. So, and when, let's say people want to buy frame your feline, they want to buy something from you. So where do they go to buy it?
They go directly to frameyourfeline.com, and you can check out all the different frame styles. You can purchase shelves if you need them, and you can purchase and get the art. By the way, when you purchase a Feline Frame Ensemble, which is the 2 shelves that hold the frame, everything, so you get a frame style of your choice, and you get those two shelves that hold the frame in place, and we give 2 artwork panels of your choice. That's also included.
Wow.
So, yeah, so you get to choose what you would like.
Experience swapping the artwork panels in and out and changing them if you feel bored. And then also, like, if you do want to do a customized order, you want, your vacation photo, or like some people have done their family pictures, like they take their kids' pictures from school to create like a family portrait so that they have, mom and dad and the kids and then the cat. So we can do something like that.
That's really cute. Okay, well, I thank you very much for your time today, and very much for my beautiful little frame with no cat in it right now, but I can tell you they're in it all the time. I love it.
Well, Emil loves it. that tiger hasn't moved since we started this.
I know, it's amazing. He sleeps and he's like dead up there, All right, so thank you guys so much. I'm gonna do an update on this one at some point. Okay. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Bye. That's all for today, you wonderful cat crazy citizens. Thank you all so much for your support. Links to Frame Your Feline will be in the description box below. And if you really like this episode, my cats and I would be super thrilled if you would give us some super thanks. Now smash that like and subscribe button below and the little notification bell, and maybe you can catch some cat luck. And don't forget, cats rule and so do you.